on Thursdays now, and we are from 10 to 12. And so from 10 to 11, we kind of do our show and play some music inside. But then from 11 to 12, we go to like the golden oldies, Motown, Spinners, Four Tops.
Yeah, the great music.
What are some of yours?
Well, I've got 3 pages here, so we'll get to that later. But Sid, I wish you would go back and tell the listening audience, which is growing for your show,
Right.
Some of the great guests that you've already had on here.
Oh man, we've had the Attorney General on. We've had Jason Dunn, which is my cousin. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
We've had Mayor Blythorn from Richmond and Reverend Yates on. We had them on during
Reverend
Easter.
Field.
Yeah, Reverend Field.
Incredible fullback.
Right.
I can give you a history lesson on him as well. Number 42. What else you want to know? Playing weight was about 225.
Oh my!
Bull.
Then
Great fullback.
we had Coach Johnson on and Coach Buchanan
Tremendous,
on.
tremendous. Both
We
of those shows.
we've had on Lee Cruz and Kristen Flum.
Kristen Flum.
Yeah, oh man. Speaking Derby, that's when me and Kristen. That was our date. That was that was my pretend date with her.
You had tremendous involvement in the Derby.
Yes, I did.
You kind of play it down, but
Oh, man.
Dunn's Barbecue. I mean, every time I turn around, you were on Channel 18 with
Yeah,
Lee and
yeah.
and Haley,
And I built some relationships with a
really
lot of
have.
people, and that's like the show today. Oh my gosh!
my gosh.
We've got the owners of Necker Island, guys. So tell your friends, get on hometownlive.net. Around Derby time, we always want to boost up a horse.
Sure.
Well, this horse is awesome. Awesome. I'm talking to his name is Necker Island, and he's owned by some fellas from Lexington. So they're locally owned, and they'll be on the show. Greg Harbert and Ray Daniels. Ray owned all the Waffle Houses. He's with the Chamber now. But they'll be on at around 10:20, so you guys can, get the history of that. And speaking about that, the Derby is next week, and I think that we're forgetting that.
Well, the fact that it's been moved from the first Saturday in May, and Kentucky was just kind of frozen there for a moment without the Derby. It's such an event. It's such a worldwide event. People
Yeah.
come from all over the world, as well as our local people. I saw an interview the other night on a lady that let people park cars in her front yard during the Derby week. And she was talking about missing the income, number one,
Oh,
but
yeah.
most importantly, missing those people that came back
Oh, every year, like you built a relationship with them.
Texas, Indiana,
Oh,
West
my.
Virginia, all over the place. And they came to her place every year, and she was right across the street from
Wow.
Churchill Downs.
So but it's going to be a heck of a cookout.
Gonna be a great cookout.
All right, so this today on Meemaw, I do a part called Meemaw's Kitchen. So we're going to talk about some cookout food. And I know you're a grill master. I know you like cooking on the grill,
I'm
huh?
nothing like you, but I listened to you last week, and my mouth was watering, and I could just see you in Miss Ruby's house. And,
Yeah,
Miss
so
Ruby Dunn.
we're doing so with Meemaw's Kitchen we'll be talking about the different types of grilling that we can do and different fun stuff like cabbage.
Do you remember
and-
the time I had the grilled cabbage that
Yeah.
you gave me? Because
Yeah.
you said, Coach, I want you to try some grilled cabbage over here. You were cooking out down at
Yeah.
one of the football games. I said, do what?
grilled cabbage? It is
We
absolutely
started doing
awesome.
it at home with your recipe.
Oh man, so we'll give that recipe out today. And so with our guest that's about to come up, I want to do a little history on the Derby, guys, and like kind of how it kind of got, with 1875. And, with all the Black Lives Matter and the stuff that's going on, we want to kind of just stay in a positive thing, Let's hear a little bit about who these jockeys were. You hear the horses?
Nice sound effect.
I know, right?
Yeah, it beats doing it with your nails on the countertop.
The Kentucky Derby, the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, was officially established in 1875 by Colonel Meriwether Lewis Clark. This was for 3-year-old thoroughbred horses to race a distance of 1.25 miles in the Churchill Downs. Although in recent years, you would often see jockeys who were predominantly white and Hispanic. This sport truly has a dark foundation. Oliver Lewis, born in Fayette County, Kentucky. In 1856, he became the first Kentucky Derby winner in front of 10,000 spectators. He won a prize of $2,850 on his horse named Aristide, along with his African-American trainer Ansel Williamson. After a few more races, Lewis would go on to retire in 1924 at the age of Anthony, known as the Black Demon. His most notable win was in 1881.